You've just finished watching all your favorite anime, and now you're stuck in that void, feeling like there's nothing new out there that excites you. Don't worry, I've got the perfect solution, Manhwa. Now let's talk about Manhwa. If you're familiar with manga, you might be wondering how Manhwa compares. Well, think of it this way. Manga is the Japanese medium of comic books, typically in black and white, offering stories that range from wildly imaginative adventures to deeply emotional journeys. Manhwa, on the other hand, is Korea's take on the genre, and it's a completely different experience. It's usually presented in vibrant, full color, and it's designed to be read digitally, scrolling through the story instead of flipping pages. It's dynamic, visually stunning, and honestly, it's absolutely amazing. To get a better understanding, I decided to dive headfirst into this world. I picked up 4 out of 24 manhwa based on recommendations from the community, and I will do this video in parts. The goal? To find out what makes manhwa so special and, hopefully, introduce you to your next obsession. I asked my amazing community for your best manhwa recommendations. The response? Overwhelming. Thousands of suggestions poured in, but I narrowed it down to 24. But in this video, I will do 4. These aren't random picks either. These are the ones that community won't stop raving about. And don't worry, I'm not just here to hype them up. I'm giving you an honest, deep dive into each one. Let's jump in. First on the list is Omniscient Reader. I've heard about this one for years, and I finally understand why it's so beloved. It's about Dokja Kim, a guy who spent the last decade reading a web novel called 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, or TOA for short. Here's the twist. He's the only reader of this obscure, clunky series. But when the events of TOA suddenly start happening in real life, Dokja realizes 2 things. 1, it's the end of the world. And 2, he's the only person alive who knows how the story unfolds. This series is a masterpiece of clever writing, high-stakes drama, and moments that leave you questioning everything. If you haven't read it yet, do yourself a favor. Overpowered Sword is next in my list, and it's both hilarious and unexpectedly compelling. The story follows a guy who's always been overshadowed by his perfect rival. After venting his frustrations one night, he magically summons a divine sword. The sword offers him strength, but here's the kicker. He refuses, saying he wants to earn his power instead. That twist caught me off guard, but it worked. The story is cheesy in the best way, the art is stunning, and the humor hits just right. Plus, the fight scenes? Absolutely top tier. If you're looking for something fun but heartfelt, this is it. Number 3 is The Ember Knight. This one hooked me immediately. It follows 2 twins, Najin, the strong one, and Nagyun, the smart one. When Najin is murdered, Nagyun takes his place to uncover the killer. What sets this manhwa apart is the emotional depth. It's not just about battles or revenge. It's about grief, identity, and the sacrifices Nagyun makes to live as someone he's not. The art is breathtaking, the plot keeps you guessing, and the stakes feel incredibly real. I highly recommend, and you won't be disappointed. Number 4. Seasons of Blossom is the wild card here. It's a high school romance about love, heartbreak, and growing up. The writing is phenomenal. Every line carries layers of emotion. But full disclosure, it's not exactly my cup of tea. Maybe it's because I'm past my high school years, but I couldn't connect with the drama. That said, if you're into heartfelt slice-of-life stories, this one's worth checking out. The emotional depth and character development are genuinely impressive. So what's the verdict? Diving into manhwa has been an eye-opening experience. It's not just a colorful version of manga, it's its own unique medium with endless creativity. From the high-stakes survival of Omniscient Reader to the emotional intrigue of Ember Knight, these stories have something for everyone. If you're looking to get started with manhwa, these 4 are a fantastic entry point. Let me know in the comments what manhwa you'd recommend, and maybe I'll explore them in a future video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content. Thanks for watching.